Be the best student at Lunion's Magical Academy. Learn rune casting and avoid being left to the mercies of the gods. This is Runika and the Six-Sided Spellbooks. What is it about?
In this video, we'll show you a preview of this game, and if you stay tuned till the end, you can decide whether or not this game is for you. Coming up. Hi, it's Tarrant.
And Stella from Meeple University, bringing you a variety of quality board game videos.
In this video, we're going to show you a Kickstarter preview for Runika and the Six-Sided Spellbooks, a game from Shannon Kelly, published by Foxtail Games.
Let's get to the table.
To be released in 2020 via Kickstarter, Runika and the Six-Sided Spellbooks is a dice drafting and pattern building game designed by Shannon Kelly and published by Foxtail Games. The game plays 2 to 4 players competitively, it plays in 60 to 90 minutes and is of light to medium complexity. In this video, we're showing you a prototype copy of the game, so the art, rules and components may not be final. In Runika, players play as delinquent runecasters who, after being caught stealing by the headmaster of the local mages academy, are forced to enroll or face imprisonment. During the game, players will learn the craft of rune casting and try to impress their professors in order to graduate top of the class and avoid their other potential fate. Players will do this by drafting and playing dice, attempting to match the patterns on the rune cards. Each round of play begins with a dice draft, in which 4 dice per player are drawn from the bag and then drafted one at a time by all of the players. Then, each player rolls his or her dice in order to take actions with them. A player's central aim is to add and manipulate dice on his or her spell grid in order to match a pattern on one of the rune cards. To do this, a player may spend a prestige or an energy die by pushing it onto his or her grid, starting from the side that matches that die's colour. This will push forward any dice already in its way. Alternatively, the player may spend a moon by simply discarding the die in order to rotate the disc 1 step clockwise. Thus, a major feature of the Runika puzzle is in planning when to rotate and when to add dice. A player may, at any time, discard any one die in order to re-roll any or all of those remaining, hoping for more favourable faces. The other action available is to influence a spellmaster. Here, the player spends an energy die which matches the colour of a spellmaster and places it onto this slot, as long as the slot is empty. These grant extra one-time flexibilities, such as rotating your disc, drawing extra dice, moving dice around on your grid, or gaining victory points. Additionally, a player who takes the time to use all 4 spellmasters across the course of the game immediately gains a merit card worth victory points. Spellmaster spaces can only be used by 1 player per round, and so players need to keep their eyes on the interactive common area as well as on their own personal puzzles in order to play this game well. A player completes a rune when he or she has dice in the correct colour and pattern to match a rune card in any rotational configuration. The player will gain the points shown on the card, as well as 1 point for each of these prestige dice, showing the number 1, in the pattern. And so, although the players can add these 0-point energy dice into their spell grids, they may want to use their rerolls to try to get more of the point scoring dice. Finally, the player takes the rune card. This deprives other players of the chance to complete that same rune card, making the game a tense race to finish the runes on display. The card will also grant players a once-off or continuous bonus which will make future runes easier to complete. In some cases, these powers actively disrupt other players' plans, allowing you to swoop in and beat them in the race for other runes. The game ends at the end of the round, in which either the rune deck is empty or a player has gained a total of 20 victory points, and the player with the highest score wins.
And that's the preview of Runika and the Six-Sided Spellbooks. We hope that you enjoyed the video and we hope that it helps you.
At the time of filming, Runika and the Six-Sided Spellbooks is about to be launched on Kickstarter, so we'll put a link in the description below when it's live so you can check that out.
If you enjoyed this video, please let us know by hitting the like button. Write your questions or feedback in the comment sections below. You can also join our Facebook group, Meeple University Community, to share your love for board games.
And finally, if you'd like to be among the first notified on what's new from us, please consider subscribing to our channel. You can click on the Meeple up in the corner to do so, and do hit the bell to be notified of when we have new videos.
Until next time!